Hey guys, welcome to my shop. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and every time I do a video at 5 o'clock in the morning, it is not good. So, if you want to check it out, check it out. I got a couple things I want to talk about, like I said in the title. We're going to talk about things I hate about YouTube tonight. And I have been pretty much busting my tail all weekend cooking for a lot of people, and still managed to cook a romantic dinner for my wife. I made, well, for her, for Valentine's Day, I made beef Wellington, and it was a big success. She loved it. We had a nice romantic dinner at home. That was the best part of my weekend. I cooked chili for the Legion for Super Bowl Sunday. That was fun, and they liked it too. I also did 2 more videos. I did my chicken roll video, which a lot of my personal friends have asked me for the recipe, and they always ask me to cook them, and I can't do it anymore with these gnarled up arthritic hands. So I actually gave up the top secret recipe. So that's on YouTube too, if you want to check that out, if you're interested in the cooking thing. And what was the other one there? Oh, the fish fry thing. I just finished editing the fish fry video, and I just put it up. Here in Pennsylvania, a lot of people, or a lot of clubs, are not doing a fish fry this year, which is always a big thing. And the reason they're not doing it is because of the supply and demand, the prices, everything going up. They're not going to make money. People don't want to pay what they would have to pay in order to do it. And everybody in this area is just making a big deal out of it. And it's like, all right, well, make it yourself. And that's where that video came from. So you can check that video out, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Anyway, I got a new camera, and I'm kind of testing it out tonight, trying to figure out it. It still doesn't look right. I don't know. I mean, I'm a sound guy. I've never been a camera guy. I've always been a sound guy. I was a DJ for years. DJ and chef. That's what I've done my whole life. And I'm just trying to figure this out and make the channel a little bit better. But anyway, the title is Things I Hate About YouTube. And I got a little list here that I'm going to refer to. I've been on YouTube for about 7 years, but I haven't really been paying attention to it until about the past year, which I had like 50 subscribers, and it jumped up to, I think I'm at 1,200 subscribers now, which I'm very happy about that within the past year. A lot of good people. And I'm still answering comments and stuff like that. I get a lot of comments on the videos that I do. I'm all over the place. Y'all know that I do cooking videos, I do resin videos, I do Star Wars videos, and sometimes I do a rant video. Tonight's a rant video. Excuse me. Gotta stay hydrated. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. I had such a busy weekend, and I'm just stressed out, and just kind of wanted to talk. And if you saw my I'm Not Okay video, you understand why. Yeah, depression sucks. I'm not even depressed. I just can't sleep. I just can't sleep. So, I just finished editing my last video of the weekend, and I put it up. And I'm sitting there, and whenever I edit these, I'm watching on my TV over here. I'm watching other YouTube videos, other creators and stuff like that. Because I study people and what they do, the successful channels and stuff like that. Because sure, I want to be successful, but I see what they do, and it's like, it's just not me. I can't do it. I mean, I always try to be real with people. So that's why this video is entitled "Things I Hate About YouTube." These are things that just aggravate me. It's like, why do people watch these people? And they have thousands and thousands of subscribers. I don't get it. So let's get into my list. I'll go through as quick as I can, because I don't want to make this video like ridiculously long. But I am long-winded. I've been told plenty of times. All right, the first thing I don't like about some YouTube creators is the stealing content. They steal each other's content, and they pretty much half-assed, ooh, I said ass. Ooh, hope I don't get demonetized. They'll take somebody's video and they'll use it as, they don't say it's their own, but they sit there on the what's it called, the Fair Use Act. and they sit there and they'll review it, or they'll use sections of it, and what they're actually saying isn't really anything. They're just taking somebody's popular thing, putting a clickbait title on it and a thumbnail, and using somebody else's work to get views so they can get more money and sell their merch or whatever they're trying to do. I'm not cool with that. I'm just not cool with that. I mean, the videos I do are they're from the heart. I try to be all informative. The rant videos is I don't even list what YouTube channel I'm talking about, because I'm not gonna give them clicks. But if you watch YouTube a lot, you understand what I'm saying on that. And that kind of leads into the next one, which is fake creators who steal content. I watched this guy. I ran into him. I didn't run into him, but I found his channel on YouTube. And what he does is he'll take somebody's entire video. Doesn't matter who it is, what subject it is. He'll take somebody's entire video and he'll play a little bit, and then he'll nitpick at it and tell everybody what this guy did wrong, or what this girl did wrong, or whatever this other creator did wrong, who the other creator actually put time into production and the whole 9 yards. And his whole video is just him ripping apart this video. Whether he's wrong or not, right or wrong, it doesn't matter. That drives me nuts. Going on the next one, false information. God, it's really hard for me to go through all these this quick. False information, you get people on there that they don't know what they're talking about, and they're giving you false information. Like, if you've ever seen one of my resin videos and stuff where I'm experimenting, trying to learn some new stuff, I flat out say, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but we're going to try, because I do a lot of experiments on my resin videos. The last one I just did was a vacuum chamber, and it was an experiment. And it ended up working out okay. It took 3 parts for me to get it right. But I'm not trying to say false information like, this is how it's going to work. I never know. I never know. Even when I'm doing cooking videos, I never know if the video is going to come out right or wrong. When I do a cooking video, it's honestly me cooking. It's you see these other cooking videos or other instructional videos where they work on their stuff and it comes out perfect through the whole thing. That's not life, man. That's not life. My ankle's itchy. That's not life. Stuff doesn't work perfect. I mean, have you ever watched an instructional video to do anything, and then you try to do it yourself, and you realize that, oh, this is a big mess. It looks so easy on the YouTube video. Of course it does, because they cut out all their failures. I don't cut out my failures. I will show you my failures, and I'll sit there and I'll bitch about it, and then I will correct the failure and show you on video how I fixed the failure. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just... Maybe the younger generation can't handle that I'm real, or we're real, or people my age are real. You have to admit your failures to get success. What's the next one? Oh, shaming old people. I see a lot of videos. All they do, they highlight old people having problems. Whether it's dementia, or whether it's whether it being a Karen or whatever. Old people are old people. You need to respect old people. Those old people or old people not knowing how to use technology. That's a big thing too. I remember my daughter when I got a Blu-ray player, and I'm kind of intelligent. I'm not that old, but I got a Blu-ray player. My daughter had to show me how to use it because it was different from a DVD player, and of course nobody uses any of these anymore. I looked at my daughter because I'm asking my daughter questions, and she just was making fun of me, and I'm like, I taught you how to make a spoon. Or, I'm sorry, I taught you how to use a spoon. And she just looked at me and was like, Old people weren't stupid, we're just different. We grew up in a different era. We had different experiences. We have different life experiences. And a lot of life experiences are the same as they are today. Case in point, dating. Dating has never changed throughout the ages. There's different things going on right now, but dating has never changed. A lot of things haven't changed. So like I said, I'm going to go through this list quicker. Fake Karen videos. I hate running across the video when it's somebody pretending and they act in a Walmart or in a Walgreens or in a Target, acting like they're actually doing something to get content. The one I am going to refer to, it's pretty famous over the internet. It's that I'm trying to help you, mother. And I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get booted off YouTube. I'm trying to help you. Well, if you look, she has like 6, 7, 8, 9 videos that I've seen. Same person going on the same rant. It's all fake. It's all fake. Maybe she has friends, you know. Maybe she has friends that she gets together and does these things with, but it's all fake, and people fall for it. They think it's real. It's obviously not real. Obviously not real. And it happens time and time and time again with other videos, too. Oh. The younger people like to pick on Gen X, or they like to pick on boomers all the time. They talk about boomers. I'm Gen X. I'm 53 years old. Gen X stayed out of all of it. We just did our own thing. We went, we worked, we paid our bills. That's it. We didn't get involved in politics. We don't care. I don't care. Boomers, I'm sure they don't like that term. I'm not cool with, but, you know, people are calling Gen X boomers too. We had nothing to do with that. That's all them. And I don't want to get political, but that's all I'm going to say. Gen X had nothing to do with the boomers. You know, we were the ones that were quiet and trying to figure stuff out. That's what we did. Next subject. Beggars. People that go on YouTube, and I did a whole video about beggars if you want to check that on my channel. People begging for money. Just getting on there specifically begging for money. Pretty little 20-something-year-olds just getting on there begging for, oh, what was the term? Pay pigs. Pay pigs. Just because they sit there and they look pretty, they expect people to, guys probably, to just throw them money. Like, you know, it's like a strip club. Like, it doesn't work that way in real life. You go out and get a job. Actually, her channel got shut down. Not because of me. It was shut down before I did the video. But, yeah, I did a whole video on that, so we'll just keep that one short. Another thing that really pisses me off, you have these other creators that have already established themselves, and they just destroy little guys like me. I've got 1,200 subscribers. I'm happy to have 1,200 subscribers. They're good people. I have a good repertoire with them. I answer my comments. I talk to them. I get emails. I get Facebook friends. You know, we talk about the things that I do videos about, and it's a good way to be. But the bigger creators that are on the same subject, and I've been a victim of it. I've seen a couple of my other friends in real life have YouTube channels, and I've seen them get picked on by the larger channels. Now, well, why pick on each other? You do you, I'll do me. We're all good to go. I'm not going to say nothing bad about you. Don't say nothing bad about me. We don't have to agree, but it doesn't have to be like an attack on my channel to try to get people not to participate. Excuse me. Then there's other people that do have the bigger channels, and they go around to the little guys, people destroying other creators without having their own content. I will mention one dude who pisses me off, and he's probably going to attack me if anybody tells him I said it. I don't care. He goes by August the Duck, and all he does is go around and pick on little channels, little people, and he'll take their entire video. You never see his face. You never see his face. All it is he'll play sections of the video and rip them apart. And you're probably going to check it out now that I said it. But, yeah, check it. I don't know the guy, and I really don't want you to check him out, but I just hate what he does. It's like these people are trying, they're doing the best they can, and here's this guy who just basically sits on his ass with the most annoying voice I've ever heard in my life, and just wants to pick them apart. That's how he makes his channel go, just by picking other people apart. Come on, guys. You know, these other people are trying to have a channel. They're trying to do, like me, I do it for the fun of it. I do it because it makes me happy. Let's not be like that. Racism. I see it all the time over YouTube. I hate racism. It's ridiculous. You know, I'm the kind of guy, I treat people the way they treat me, no matter who they are. I don't care. It's never bothered me. It never will. But you have people, and it goes both ways. And I pretty much feel like I should stop saying anything about that at this point. But if you know, you know. The only way we're going to get rid of racism is if we stop doing it. That's how I feel about that. Frauditors. That's really annoying. You got these guys that have no jobs. They make a life out of their YouTube channel going to harass the police. And they push and they push and they push and they push until they get arrested. And they throw it on YouTube. And then it goes further than that. They'll do a GoFundMe or some kind of a funding exercise so viewers pay to get them bailed out. Because they won't go past a misdemeanor because, you know, a felony, you're done. They do it all the time. I'm just sick of seeing it. Respect the police. Respect the police. This whole country is going through a bunch of change right now. And it's just making it worse. But yet they still do it because they don't have jobs. And all they want to do is go, look at me, look at me, look at me. Come on, man. Come on. What's the next one on the list here? Oh, creators who treat their subs like crap. I know a guy, and he's pretty well known in the Star Wars toy community. He constantly argues with everybody. He's always has to be right, and he abuses his subs. He treats them like dirt. But these people still follow him. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I mean, my channel, yeah, I only have 1,200 members. I get it. Or 1,200 subs. I get it. You know, it's not as much as this dude has. But, you know, I take the time. If I get comments, I get things on my YouTube, stuff like questions. I try to make time to answer each and every question. I treat people with respect. You know, people tell me I'm wrong sometimes. And if they explain it to me why, I'm like, oh, okay, I like your idea better. And I have implemented some ideas for my subs on different aspects, whether it's cooking or the resin videos. I have no problem implementing a better idea than what I'm using. But this guy, and I'm not going to say his name. Yeah, I'm just not going to say his name. I kind of want to, but I know it's going to cause me grief. Then he'll attack my little channel and probably I'll be done. No, he's right, and that's it. And if you argue with him, he'll rip you a new one. He'll just rip you a new one. And people support that. I don't get it. Be nice to people. What's the next one? Big creators downing the small ones. I see it all the time. People that have big channels and stuff like that, they'll get with somebody else, they'll partner up, and then they'll bully the little guy like me. Now, I haven't been bullied yet, and I don't want to be bullied, but I see it happening to other channels and stuff like that, where you get the two, because they disagree, or somebody's stepping on somebody's toes, or another toy community. They think they know everything about collecting, and all they do is put down everybody else, and this is the way you have to do it. There's no way to collect. You collect the way you want to collect. That's the Cliff's Notes version. Believe me, I could make a whole video about that place if I wanted to, and I probably never will, because then they'll attack me and then put my channel out of business, or I don't know, get me blocked. Who knows? Where are we at? Oh, liars. I cannot stand the liars. You have people, and I'll say one, Doomcock. Now, most of you won't know who Doomcock is. Doomcock is a Star Wars fan that gets on there. He doesn't even show his own face. He wears a piss bucket on his head, and he just keeps saying conspiracies about producers of Star Wars movies, you know, getting fired. And if you don't know Star Wars, you're not going to know the references, so I'm just going to keep it short. But he spreads lies, saying, well, I have sources that work for Lucas and that work for Disney, and this is what's going to happen, and it's all lies. And he gets the fans of Star Wars all uptight because they think this is actually going to happen, but they end up being lies. I'm just going to leave that one there. I mean, I hope you get the gist of that one. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, you're not going to know who the hell he is. Oh, next one. People who just want to complain about something. You could make the best video of your life and throw it on YouTube. And there's always going to be somebody there that has nothing better to do but to grab the keyboard and go, oh, you're wrong, and this is why, and this is wrong. Leave people alone. A lot of people, like me, I do this for the fun of it. I enjoy doing it. You don't have to blast somebody, especially when you don't know what you're talking about. Just, if you don't like the video, just scroll past it. But people feel the need to say mean things and complain just for the sake of getting their name up there and being heard. I was raised, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. And I believe that. I believe that to this day. Oh, if you're hearing the furnace kick on and everything like that, it's 9 degrees outside right now, and I'm in my basement. Just finished working on these videos. It is freezing down here, and I'm actually almost shivering. But I just wanted to do this video. But yeah, complainers, shut up. Especially whenever you research the person that has been complaining the most, and you find out they have like 12 followers on their YouTube, and maybe 100 friends on Facebook. They're nobody, absolutely nobody. But they want to sit there and complain. Leave people alone. If you have something nice to say, hey, absolutely, say something nice. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't watch the video. Skip the person. Find somebody else. Find someone you're interested in. What's the next one here? The next one I wrote down was actually people setting up the police for them to lose their shit, but we already talked about that. Oh, YouTube lawyers. That's just crazy. There's people on YouTube that they give law advice and they have no clue what they do. They have about as much clue as I do about giving law advice. I don't know nothing about the law. Why would you listen to a guy like me? I'm old and I'm weird. But if I give you law advice, are you going to listen to me? Not in real life. Why would you listen to me on YouTube? I know nothing about the law. Well, I know a little bit, but these people are, it goes back to the sovereign citizens, though. Those things drive me nuts, too. Oh. So the other day I'm watching YouTube, and I saw something called cart narcs. And it's this whiny little bastard that goes around, if somebody doesn't put their cart back, if somebody doesn't put their cart back at Walmart or like a grocery store or something like that, he puts a sticker on your car and just hassles you. And of course he has to videotape it, that's all you see is, yeah. If that happened around here, I'd end up in jail because I would punch him in the face. Crazy. And I already mentioned the sovereign citizens. And that's about the last on my list, except for the one major bomb. The Super Bowl halftime show. Now, I'm 53 years old, so I grew up basically 70s, 80s, early 90s. And the rappers they had at the Super Bowl show this year, I enjoyed. I enjoyed them when they first came out. You had Dr. Dre, you had Snoop Dogg, you had Eminem. I gotta admit, I didn't know who the little short guy was. I knew who Mary J. Blige is. I enjoyed the whole show. I like seeing the dancing. I like the music. I grew up with that kind of stuff. It's not my first choice for music. I'm more of a classic rock guy, but I do respect the musicianship, and I grew up on it. I mean, we heard it anyway, and I really liked it. And I'm looking on Facebook, and so many people are just blasting it. They're blasting it. And some are being highly racist, which is like, it's music. Oh, they're not singers, it's rap. Well, okay, fair enough. Rap isn't singing, rap is rap. It's a whole different genre of music. But it goes back to where I said, if you don't like something, skip through it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Let it go. Because there's other people out there that do like it. I happen to like it. Like I said, it's not my first choice, but I watched that halftime show, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It brought back some memories and stuff like that. Not a problem. I don't understand why people had to destroy it. I have seen worse Super Bowl shows over my lifetime. I enjoyed this one. And that's all I have to say about that. Guys, that's the end of this video. Like I said, I'm testing out a new camera tonight. I may or may not upload this, so if you're seeing it, that means I decided that it was kind of worth uploading. So I hope you guys are good, and be good to each other. And in the comments, leave me some suggestions of some other videos to do when I'm just being myself. Because if you know my channel, I do the cooking videos, the resin videos, some Star Wars videos. Sometimes I'm just myself and I do a rant. This is a rant video. Pretty soon I'm going to be reading comments on, I try to do it once every 2 weeks. I just started it. I go down through my YouTube comments and I answer them on video. So if you leave a comment, chances are I'll probably answer you. All right, guys, have a good night. It's late. It is now, well, it's not too long of a video. It's almost 25 after 5 in the morning. But all my stuff's done. I'm ready to go to bed. Good night, good morning, whatever you want to call it. I'll see you next time.